If you're a woman over 60, I want you to take exactly 10 seconds to listen to this, because there is one habit that nearly 8 out of 10 women still do every night before applying moisturizer. And that habit, although tiny, familiar, and seemingly harmless, is actually stretching your collagen fibers, making the wrinkles on your face deepen, especially around the crow's feet, smile lines, and neck. I'm not talking about what cream you use, and it's not because age is catching up to you. It's because of one action that lasts only 5-10 seconds, yet it destroys everything you've been trying to build for years. The scariest part is, most women do this every single day, and no one ever warns them. And if you're looking in the mirror every morning wondering, why does my skin get drier even though I moisturize? Why are my wrinkles getting deeper? Why aren't my creams working like they used to? Then very likely, this tiny habit is the reason. Today, I'll explain exactly what you've been unintentionally doing, and how to stop it immediately so your skin after 60 can become softer, brighter, and smoother again. I'm Dr. Evelyn Brooks, a dermatologist with more than 15 years of experience treating and researching aging skin, especially the skin barrier and collagen in women over 60. Throughout many years in the clinic, I've met thousands of women who walked in with the same question: why do I take such good care of my skin? But it's still wrinkled, dry, and sagging. And what troubles me most is this: most of them are not using the wrong products. They're not lacking moisturizer. They're not skipping any steps in their routine. They only make one single mistake before applying skincare, a habit I once thought was completely normal. Until the latest studies from the American Academy of Dermatology showed it can break the microstructure of collagen, causing wrinkles to deepen 12–18% faster. And that's why today I want to talk to you honestly, clearly, and without going in circles. Because once you stop this habit, your skin can change in ways you never imagined. Before I tell you what this harmful habit is, I want you to take a few seconds to look closely at your own skin. Maybe it's your neck, the outer corners of your eyes, or your hands, the places where time leaves its clearest marks. And I want you to ask yourself, what about my skin worries me the most right now? Is it the new wrinkles that have appeared? Is it the dryness, even though you moisturize carefully? Or is it the fragility you've never seen before? If those things concern you, you are not alone. Most women over 60 say they feel their skin doesn't respond well anymore. You can leave a small sharing in the comments, not for me, but for other women who are searching for the same answers you are. Your story might be the thing that helps them feel less worried on their self-care journey. But before we go into that important mistake, I want you to understand what's truly happening beneath the skin after age 60. As we age, the skin doesn't just become thinner or drier. It changes in deeper and more vulnerable ways. The skin barrier becomes nearly 30% thinner. Moisture escapes faster. Ceramide drops significantly. Skin becomes easily irritated, red, and develops deeper wrinkles. Collagen decreases every year, and the rate nearly doubles after age 60. The cell repair system slows down. The skin recovers poorly from even tiny stress. This means just one action you do in the 10 seconds before applying moisturizer can create an effect that lasts for hours, even making wrinkles deepen from night to morning. And here is what many people don't know. After age 60, the skin no longer has the self-protection strength it once had. So if you unintentionally damage the skin barrier even slightly, it will react strongly by becoming dry, irritated, red, and wrinkled more quickly. That's why the harmful habit I'm about to tell you is never harmless. Mistake number 1. Washing your face with water that's too hot. If you only change the temperature of your cleansing water, you can reduce 30–40% of the dryness, wrinkles, and dullness you deal with every day. I'm saying this not to make you worried, but to help you see a truth that many women unintentionally overlook. Hot water is the silent enemy of skin after 60. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't cause immediate redness, but it quietly does something far more serious. It strips away the thin, fragile layer of natural oils that protect your aging skin. Imagine your skin barrier as an old brick wall. When you were young, that wall was thick, sturdy, and impact resistant. But after 60, the bricks thin out, the mortar loosens, and everything becomes more vulnerable. And hot water, just a few seconds, can make that wall crumble in tiny pieces. When the protective lipid layer is washed away, the skin loses moisture 2-3 times faster. The collagen underneath gets pulled and stressed more easily. Fine wrinkles around the eyes, mouth, and neck deepen clearly as soon as the skin dries again. What's unfortunate is that many women think hot water cleans better. But the truth is, skin after 60 doesn't need perfect cleanliness, it needs protection. I've met patients who use expensive creams, good serums, and take skincare very seriously. Yet they still ask me, why does my skin get drier the more I moisturize? Why do new wrinkles show up every month? And the answer lies in the habit of washing with hot water, something they do every day, sometimes twice a day, without anyone telling them to stop. If you've ever washed your face with warm hot water to feel comfortable, I want you to know this. That instant warmth costs you hours of moisture loss and years of weakened collagen. Just one small change, switching to lukewarm or slightly cool water, has helped many women in their 60 seconds and 70 seconds, whom I treat, achieve softer skin, less redness, and reduced wrinkles in just a few weeks. Sometimes, to look younger. You don't need more steps. You just need to remove one wrong habit. Mistake number 2. Rubbing your skin with a towel after cleansing. There is one thing that many women don't know. Skin after 60 can no longer tolerate friction, even the lightest kind. And yet, every night, after cleansing, many women still unconsciously do something they've repeated for decades. They rub a towel strongly across their cheeks, neck, and around their eyes to dry quickly. But in reality, that seemingly harmless action is creating tiny injuries the naked eye can't see. I want you to imagine your skin after 60 as a thin sheet of silk, beautiful, soft, but very easy to tear. And when you pull or rub that silk, even just a little, it leaves small lines. Those lines, over time, become real wrinkles. In dermatology, we call these injuries micro tears. The ultra-tiny tears that open gaps in the skin barrier, cause faster moisture loss, and force the collagen underneath to contract in order to protect itself. What's the result? Skin becomes drier even when you apply more moisturizer. New wrinkles appear around the eyes. The cheeks and neck become thin, red, or easily irritated. Areas you think are sagging from age are actually stretched daily by the towel. Many women have told me, "Doctor, I use good products. Why is my skin still weak?" And when I ask how they dry their face, they all say the same thing. "I only rub lightly, like I always have." But after 60, that light is already too strong. The good news? All you need is one tiny habit change. Don't rub, just pat. Use a soft towel. Press it gently against the skin to absorb water. Don't drag downward. Don't wipe side to side. Many women I treat were surprised that the skin around their eyes calmed down, redness decreased, and softness returned after just 2-3 weeks. Skin after 60 doesn't need force. It needs gentleness. Mistake number 3. Letting your skin dry completely before applying moisturizer. There is one very common habit almost every woman I meet has done: drying the face completely, then applying moisturizer. It sounds logical, doesn't it? But in reality, this is one of the reasons skin after 60 becomes drier, more wrinkled, and struggles to absorb skincare. Harvard researchers call this the 30-second rule, which means you have a golden window of 30-45 seconds after cleansing, when the skin is still slightly damp, to lock in natural moisture and help skincare absorb deeply. But if you let the skin dry completely, it will immediately lose 50% of its natural moisture through evaporation. Cause the hyaluronic acid in your moisturizer to pull moisture from your skin, make the skin tighter, drier, and more prone to pronounced wrinkles. This is especially true for women after 60, when the skin barrier is already thinner and no longer able to retain water like before. You may have felt, moisturizer still leaves your skin tight and dry. Eye wrinkles show clearly when you smile. Skin remains rough even after hydrating. Skin feels soft at night, but dry and irritated in the morning. If you've experienced these things, it's very likely because you're applying moisturizer on a skin that has been dry for too long. But the good news is, you can change this tonight. Just apply your cream when the skin is still slightly damp, not wet, just dewy, and your skin will hold moisture better, feel smoother, and wrinkles will soften within days. Before I move to the next mistake, I want to ask you a gentle question so you can reflect on your own habit. Are you applying your moisturizer when your skin is already too dry? Just leaving a short comment like, "Sometimes I forget," or "I still do this every night," might help another woman realize her own issue. Mistake. Number 4. Using toners or products with alcohol. Fragrance. One of the things that worries me most when treating women over 60 is many of them are still using deep clean toners, rose waters with pleasant scents, or products containing alcohol to create a fresh, clean feeling. But the truth is, skin after 60 doesn't need to feel clean, it needs to feel safe. The skin barrier at this age has thinned by nearly 30%. Ceramide has decreased significantly, and the skin's natural repair system is much slower. So even a small amount of alcohol or fragrance can cause stinging or dryness immediately after application, mild but persistent redness, low-grade inflammation, invisible to the naked eye but worsening the skin every day, loss of moisture retention, causing wrinkles to deepen more quickly. Many women have told me, "But doctor, I've used this toner all my life, it's been fine." And my answer is always, your body has changed. Your skin after 60 is no longer the skin you had at 30 or 40. What worked before may now be the reason your skin becomes thinner, faster to wrinkle, less able to absorb nutrients, more itchy and easily irritated. I've seen many cases where simply stopping a fragrance toner made the skin calmer, more hydrated, and visibly smoother in just 2 weeks. And here is what I want you to remember clearly. No product is worth damaging your skin barrier. Once the barrier is compromised, no expensive cream can fix it instantly. If you're still using a toner with a pleasant fragrance, I want you to try stopping it for just 7 days. Just 7 days. You will feel the difference in your skin yourself. Let your skin after 60 rest. Be gentle and breathe. Mistake number 5. Applying moisturizer by pulling downward or rubbing too hard. This is a mistake almost every woman has made at least once in her life, and I completely understand. Because applying cream by pulling downward or rubbing strongly on the skin is a habit many women have done for decades without anyone telling them it was wrong. But after age 60, your skin no longer has the elasticity to bounce back the way it used to. And every time you pull your skin downward, even lightly, that force adds pressure on the cheeks, the jawline, and especially the neck, where the skin is already thin and the most prone to sagging. What many people don't know is collagen after 60 is like an old spring. It still works, but it's no longer as elastic. And when you pull the skin downward, that spring has to hold on, and that effort weakens collagen day by day. Many women I treat have said, "I apply my cream very evenly and carefully. Why is my skin still sagging?" And when I ask how they apply it, they all perform the same motion, rubbing downward or pulling sideways. Just one small habit, but enough to cause a less defined jawline, faster cheek sagging, deep neck wrinkles, especially horizontal lines, thinner, easily stretched skin. I want you to try a simple motion right now. Place 2 fingers on your cheek and pull downward gently. You'll see you instantly look older. And that is exactly what your skin experiences every time you apply cream in the wrong direction. The good news is, just by changing the way you apply, using light pressure, moving upward and outward, your skin can improve very quickly. Many women, aged 65-70, whom I care for, have seen a more lifted jawline and softer neck wrinkles in just a few weeks. And I want to remind you of this in the gentlest way. Skin after 60 doesn't need more products. It only needs to be treated the right way. If you've ever unconsciously pulled your skin downward while applying cream, you're not at fault. But today, you can start again in a gentler, more loving way, and one that respects the mature skin that has carried your life's experiences. Now that you understand the mistakes that make your wrinkles deepen, I want to take you to the most important part: how to restore your skin after 60 inches a correct, safe, and effective way. And the wonderful thing is, you don't need to add many new steps. You just need to adjust a few small details in what you already do every day. Here are the 4 golden steps I always teach my older patients. Step 1. Use lukewarm water, not hot water. The ideal temperature is warm enough to feel comfortable, not steaming, not reddening your skin. Skin after 60 only needs gentle cleansing. It does not need heat to open pores that only makes you lose moisture faster. Step 2. Dry with a soft towel. Pat only, don't rub. Choose towels like baby towels or bamboo fiber towels. Gently press the towel onto the skin to absorb water. Don't pull, don't drag. Every time you rub, collagen is forced to take the pressure. Step 3. Apply moisturizer on slightly damp skin. This is the secret many women over 60 call a game changer. When the skin is still dewy after patting dry, it holds moisture better and helps hyaluronic acid, peptides, and ceramides absorb deeper. If the skin is completely dry, your moisturizer becomes 30–50% less effective. Step 4. Apply in upward and outward motions. Your hand movements must go against gravity, from chin to ears, from cheeks to temples, from neck to chin, around the eyes, blend in, lifting motions. And the pressure must be light skin. After 60 does not need strong massage, it needs gentleness so collagen isn't stretched. Ingredients you should prioritize after 60. Ceramide plus cholesterol plus fatty acids restore the skin barrier. Peptides increase elasticity. Squalane stabilizes lipids. Niacinamide 2–4% reduces redness, brightens mildly. Low molecular weight hyaluronic acid. All these ingredients help your skin become softer, more hydrated, and more vibrant week by week. The greatest news I want you to remember: you are not too old to have beautiful skin. Skin after 60 just needs you to change how you care for it. Gentler, slower, more correct. And when you treat your skin with tenderness, it will respond with the softness you deserve. I want to share a small story with you. A story I often remember when talking about skincare after 60. Margaret, 67, walked into my clinic with a very familiar sadness. "I've used every kind of cream, doctor. I just want my skin to be a little less dry, a little less wrinkled. Why is it so hard?" I asked her how she cleansed and moisturized each night, and within just a few minutes, I realized she was making the exact mistakes I just shared with you. Hot water, rubbing with a towel, letting the skin dry completely, using fragrance toner, and applying cream downward. Nothing dramatic, but all of them were quietly weakening her skin day after day. So I asked her to try something very simple. Just change her habits, not her products. She agreed. 2 weeks later, she returned with a smile I didn't see during her first visit. She said, "My skin really feels softer, doctor. I no longer wake up feeling tight and irritated. Even the lines around my eyes look less harsh when I smile." And that was no coincidence. At the Cleveland Clinic, there was a small study showing that when women aged 60–75 only changed the way they cleansed and applied moisturizer, their skin moisture increased by up to 22%, and signs of dryness, redness, and tightness reduced significantly in just 6 to 8 weeks. Not because they switched to expensive creams, not because they added more steps, not because they became younger, but because they stopped damaging their skin every day. And that is what I want you to feel. You are not too old to see change. Your skin still has the ability to recover, it just needs you to give it the chance. Now, I want you to try something very simple. Not changing your entire routine, not buying new products, not spending long minutes every night. Just 3 small steps you can apply tonight and feel the difference starting tomorrow morning. Step 1. Lower your cleansing water temperature by 1–2 levels. You don't need cold water, just lukewarm water. You'll immediately feel your skin calm down. Step 2. Pat dry. Don't rub. Try placing your towel on the skin as gently as placing it on delicate wings. You'll notice your skin feels less tight and less red after each wash. Step 3. Apply your cream while the skin is still slightly damp. This is the golden key. Let your skin keep a thin, dewy layer before applying moisturizer. You'll see your skin stay softer, hold moisture longer, and even your wrinkles will look gentler. Try these 3 steps tonight, just tonight, and tomorrow morning, when you look in the mirror, pay attention to how it feels. Does your skin feel softer? Does it still feel tight when you smile? Do your under eyes feel calmer and less dry? Just one day is enough for you to see the first signs of change. And every day after that, as you continue caring for your skin gently, you'll begin to realize this. Your skin can be beautiful, smooth, and full of life at 60, 70, or even 80. Age does not take your beauty away. Only the wrong habits do. And today, you stop them. Before we end today, I want you to take a few seconds to think about your skin, about everything it has been through with you over the years. The changes, the wrinkles, the marks of a long, beautiful, meaningful journey. You don't need to be young again. You just need to feel confident, feel that you're caring for yourself the right way, and feel that each night you're doing something good for your body. And if the 5 mistakes today helped you recognize what has been holding your skin back, I'm truly happy to have walked this journey with you. Before you go, I want to ask you one small question as a way for you to reflect on your own habits. Among the 5 mistakes today, which one do you find yourself doing the most? Share it in the comments. A very short story from you may help another woman, someone who is also worried, searching for answers, or feeling alone in her skincare journey after 60. And if you want to continue receiving gentle, easy to understand, and truly helpful videos for women your age, you can tap like or subscribe. Not for the algorithm, but because I don't want you to miss the small but important insights made just for women after 60. Thank you for staying until the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one, where we continue to explore ways to care for, soothe, and nurture mature skin in the safest, kindest way possible.